all do. Every religion makes a claim about their founders. This man lived at this place, or this woman lived at this place, doing these things at that time. Those are historical claims. They have to therefore support those historical claims. We have already done that, and we're the only ones that have done that. Remember, we're the only ones that there has been source criticism thrown against our scriptures, redacted criticism thrown against our scriptures. We've had the whole thing with historical critical analysis of whether or not Jesus even existed or not. We've had textual criticism thrown against the gospel accounts that support and deny or deny the events that happened in the first century. Now we're asking those same type of critical analysis against this man Muhammad, because he is a man that is a historical claim that Islam has made, that he lived at this time, did these things at that place. So the place, the man, the book, and the time. That's all we're looking at. The place, the time, in the book, and the event. We're looking at those 4 areas, and we're asking that of Islam. Now, the comeback has been, we do have the man, we do have the place, and we do have the right time. So what we're going to do in this series is take every one of those 16 claims, and there are 16 claims, and we're going to debunk every one of them. Debunk every one of them.
Wonderful.
But we're going to debunk them by using 7th century evidence.
Excellent, excellent. And thank you for pointing that out. Just one more thing before we close. You mentioned that we are looking for outside information, outside data, outside evidence that in this case support the existence of the 7th century Islamic prophet by the name Muhammad.
And why do we do that?
And because it's important to bring credibility about that character if indeed that person did exist according to the Islamic teaching.
Okay, but the reason we're doing that is that everything up to date, everything we know about this man Muhammad does not come from the 7th century.
That's the thing. But what I want to say, in my case, when I left Islam, guess what convinced me that what the Bible taught about Jesus is true? The Qur'an made references to things that existed about Jesus. And that was an external document, technically speaking. So Islam, in my case, supported the fact that I am on the right track to follow the Savior.
Okay. Just remember, and this is for people who are watching, remember, it's Islam that says that Muhammad lived in the 7th century, but Islam that makes the claim. Where did they make that claim? They make it in Ibn Hisham. They make it in Al-Waqidi. They make it with Al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Ibn Dawud, Tirmidhi, Al-Tabari. These are the claims that they make. These are the ones they're used to. These are the only ones that they can use to support that man at that place doing the things at that time. Notice that every one of those names that I've just listed come from the 9th, 10th, and the 11th century. And we're in the next series, we're going to even debunk that and show that none of those claims come from the 9th, 10th, 11th century. They don't even begin to appear until the 10th, 11th, 12th, going up until the 19th century. Ooh, But that's for another series. That's yet to come. Wait till you see what we now know about the extant manuscripts for every one of these claims.
Thank you, Dr. J. Thank you, everyone. So now you know this series has to do with debunking any external evidence that is used to claim that the Muhammad of Islam did indeed exist in the 7th century. Thank you, Dr. J. Thank you, everyone. This is Al-Fadi. God bless.